Hello, and welcome to that Slab Kit Guy. Thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate it, even if you're a free member. Uh, if you are a free member, please consider becoming a paid member, even the dollar a month. I really appreciate it, and it really, even the dollar, helps out pay for pay for things that aren't sponsored. My name is Gary Glasscock. I own Gary's Guitar Shop. And speaking of sponsors, I want to thank VibeWorks Guitars. They're the ones that supply the slab kits that you'll be seeing built on the show. And speaking of which, what will we actually be doing? Well, going to be building some. First off, we'll be building some guitars that you can't distribute. Okay, these are just for you, and that's it. Okay, from my understanding, and you may want to check with somebody, but from my understanding, you can make these, you just can't distribute them. You know, they can't really stop you from making your own. So there's that. But like I said, you may want to check wherever, make sure that is the case wherever you live. Now, besides those, we'll be building some other stuff, some other guitars, and of course now we do have some limitations we have to work with. Okay, um, I'll tell you some more about this stuff right here in a little bit. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this kit, and let me show you here. So, in the kit, when you get one of these, and there is a discount code that you can use. Just go to VibeWorks Guitar, put one of the slab kits in your shopping cart, and use the discount code TSKG, all caps. Okay, you get a discount on the kit. I can't remember exactly how much that was, but anyway, you get a discount. Now this is what you get. As you see, I've already pulled things out of the package, just looking things over. I was curious, man. I couldn't wait. So you get a neck, that it's pretty much done. All you gotta do is cut a shape up here, or leave it like this if you want to, and you're gonna have to apply a finish on it. And this is the body. As you see, they're come pre-routed for the neck slot and the pickups. Already got the bridge and stop bar holes drilled. Even the ground for the bridge, which actually comes through on the stop bar. Face it. I mean, you're right. You ground this. This is going to be grounded too because of the string. And then on the back, you've got the controls. Notice there's no holes drilled. That's because you might decide to do two controls and a switch, one knob and a switch, 4 controls and a switch, just all kinds of things. But like I said, those are the limitations. These are already done, so you've got to work around those as well as this. Now, what I recommend you do, you'll notice I've got some extra parts here because this is going to be mine, and I got to keep it, but it's going to be mine, and so I'm adding some extra stuff to it. So you're going to get we're going to be talking about that right off the bat. What I recommend you do though, if you can find PDF plans of whatever guitar you're wanting to build, find them even if you got to pay for them. I mean, I get mine from Lonely Star Guitars, and they're not that expensive, but they're really good plans. And then I just print them out and cut out at the cut marks, piece them together, the paper, and then tape it together, and then I've got a pattern I can draw out. That's how I do it. And if I'm not going to be making multiples, or sometimes you need to make one just because it will help you be more accurate and it'll be easier on you to make that body shape. Um, you'll see what I'm talking about in another episode. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing, making these and making different shapes along the way, even making custom shapes, showing you how to draw up your own design and put it on here and make whatever kind of guitar you want, however odd or whatever. We'll also be on various ones, be adding veneer on top, drop tops, and different things like that to customize, just to kind of add some bells and whistles. I mean, if you're building it for yourself, go for it, man. Go ahead and build that thing out with as many bells and whistles as you want to have on it. And we're going to talk about a lot of those as we progress through the episodes of the show. So, also, we'll be discussing finishes, the type, different types, wipe on, spray can, and others, and air-based spray systems. There's even one it's like a spray can, but you can mix your own paint, and we'll even show that one at some point. Now, real quick, different membership levels. The $5 level gets you the episodes ad-free. $15 a month, then you get to see the finishes. You get to watch how I do the finishes. Now, the next level up is $35 a month. That puts you in a special category, because you can possibly get one of these guitars as a gift from me. Now, how that happens is after you've been a member at that level for 6 months, then you are automatically put in to the pot for the drawing that happens at the end of each, that will be happening at the end of each build. Those drawings are of those members at that level and above, and whoever is drawn out of that pot of names, they win the guitar that I just built in that episode, along with a custom case made specifically for that guitar, and then we will ship it anywhere in the United States. And let me specify real quick, that is a limitation also. These only are for people living in the United States. That's the only way that we can ship these like this, and make sure that whatever wood we're using isn't illegal somewhere else. Okay, and there's no restrictions on import and stuff like that. So all the wood is bought here in the United States. All the extra wood is bought here in the United States. These come from somebody They come from Viworks Guitars. They're here in the United States. Their warehouses in Utah, and so I don't have any trouble with import export there. As far as here in the United States, it was all that stuff was already done. So in order to minimize hoops that I have to jump through, currently the guitars that are won, that are given away at those levels, are only available for people in the United States of America, the 50 states of the United States of America. Ship to any of those. And the other levels that you'll see, if you want to come and build your own guitar with me right here in the shop and have it featured in one of the episodes maybe, and then those what those levels are for. The first one, the $100 one, that's for a slab kit. Okay, a slab kit build, and any bells and whistles you want to add to it. All that's paid for once, and after you've been in that level for a year, then we can schedule when you want to come and build your guitar. I do have one other level available, and that is if you want to come and scratch build your own guitar that way. Not from a slab kit, but from a slab of wood and a neck blank. Okay, you wouldn't have this, but you can come and I'll teach you how to build your own guitar from scratch. That's the same way as the $100 a month. After 12 months, after 12 consecutive months, then you'll receive a certificate, and we will schedule your visit to build your own guitar from scratch. And this could be any kind of guitar. Any kind of guitar, okay? Stuff like that, when it gets to that point, you'll be sent a questionnaire. What are the things that you're wanting on the guitar, this and that and whatnot. All the hardware and everything will be here when you arrive. Now, travel expenses, lodging, food, that's not included. You'll have to take care of that yourself. But anyway, other than that, your guitar and all the wood and all the hardware, pickup, strings, everything is paid for at the end of the year. And then you come and, again, you scratch build your own guitar. I'll teach you how, and you can build your own from there on. So that's what I got planned, and I hope the content that you find here, I hope it's of value to you. I really do. That's more important than anything. And because I just love building guitars anyway, and I love giving them away. I really do. I mean, the joy for me comes in building a guitar and watching somebody else play that thing and hear how they make it sound. It's a joy that I just really can't put into words. It really is. Thank you again. Look forward to seeing your own builds. Got the video. Our videos are coming up soon. Thank you.